most of us, getting your kids to bed at a decent hour is usually a challenge. But then we throw the schedule off a little bit with the ending of daylight savings time, which is this coming Sunday. Here with ideas on how to tackle the task of adjusting your children or grandchildren is Metroplex Baby and Kids founder Barbara Arondon. Welcome back.
Thank you for having me back.
We love having you. You got some great tips for us.
Yeah, so for adults, we pretty much learn how to live by our watch, but for children, their body clock is regulated by patterns of light and dark. So you have to really help them prepare for the end of daylight savings time.
Absolutely. So you don't recommend just letting them get exhausted and then...
No, an overtired child actually takes longer to settle down, and they wake up even earlier with less sleep and more irritable. So you may be setting them up for behavior problems. It's better to prepare several days in advance, 10 to 15 minute increments every night, and give them a gentle push versus that cold shock.
Maybe start today and like slowly, or tomorrow night, and slowly start putting them to bed a little bit earlier.
Right, and I brought some great products from Cloud B. These were developed by Cloud B to help children sleep, and they've teamed up with Kim West, the sleep lady, to offer tips for tired toddlers and sleepy school children.
Okay, so we've had this one before. This was in JR's crib when he was little, and we loved it. It was fantastic.
So this is the Sleep Sheep, and really quick, just we know that what regulates the body clock is melatonin. So to help the body start secreting melatonin and essentially tell you it's time to sleep, we recommend dimming the lights and a very calming bedtime routine. The dimming lights let your body start making,
adults, kids, everyone.
The routine helps the body predict what's coming up next, and this is where the Cloud B products come in, is because if you start using them now and then you introduce them into the same routine with a new time, it triggers their body to say, I know what's coming up next. It's bedtime.
Okay, great. Okay, so what does this do?
This is the Sleep Sheep, and it's very cuddly for babies. It attaches to the crib, but it has a sound box that goes in the back of it, and it plays white noise from a mother's heart.
Yeah, it has that heartbeat, right? Like what they hear in the womb.
And
so it's
also
great for young
rain,
babies.
ocean, and whale sounds as well.
But I have to say, JR took this with him when he went from a crib to a big boy bed because he got a little bit attached, and it's still snuggly, and it's wonderful.
It's something
but
familiar.
I see these everywhere. These are a big hit right now.
This is the brand new one. This is Tranquil Turtle, and I don't know if you can see here, but this projects a very calming underwater effect on their ceiling.
I've never seen that.
It also plays ocean sounds as well. So that combination makes it for a very soothing environment. I don't know if you can hear that.
You're putting me to sleep, Barbara.
Yeah. And this
one is the one that I've seen.
Twilight Turtle. Now this is great for older kids because it flashes a starry night onto the sky, onto their ceiling, but it also really has 8 constellations. So older kids can have fun identifying the constellations while they're calming down and getting ready for the routine.
That's very cool. But so this light won't stop their melatonin production?
No, because you're doing it in a very dim room, and they have 3 different colors: blue for calming, amber to help get them ready for sleep, and they all come with their each storybook. Reintroduce the story time into bedtimes, read a story, and they also have an adoption certificate, so you can really kind of have a fun story with them.
Too. Thank you so much. These are great tips. I promise you I'll be putting them to use in my house starting tonight. And we'll have more tips later in our show from Metroplex moms that will help keep safety in your Halloween trick-or-treating plan. And later